Why, hello there! Well, welcome to Stereo 3D Plays. Now, don't mind me, I'm just using a Formula 1 in a fucking simulator that works. Kinda have to wash away the bitter taste of F123. And also, this is a lot less fucking forgiving, so kinda have to concentrate on it. Oh, that's cool. The spotter tells me that now. Gotta say, it's a lot more fun when the simulator runs properly and your head tracking's not flying all over the place. And I also gotta say, I kind of missed the smoothness of iRacing overall. And it is looking great in this headset. It's looking fucking great in this headset. Once upon a time, in the Stereo 3D Productions multiverse, I was setting up to record a session of iRacing. It's very important during Quest 3 exploration season that I explore all the options, including driving simulations. They're very important to a new VR headset. Driving simulations demand more than just resolution and clarity. They demand a wide field of view because you want to always see the cars that are in your blind spots, and you want to make sure you don't have to turn your head too often. So it's a very good shakedown for a new VR headset to try iRacing in it. So as I was setting up, I got a message from my friend Eincrou from Eincrou Productions Co. Was like, and this was a timely message. He was like, hey, F123 are having their free weekend. Why don't you check that out? And I'm like, that does have VR support. So maybe I can switch iRacing for F123 and kill two birds with one stone. I would get a first impressions out of F123 and my opinions on how the headset fares with driving simulations. It doesn't have to be iRacing. Well, if you've been paying attention, that did not go well at all. It just didn't fucking go well. F123 is a piece of shit, and I honestly wanted to look at the properties of driving simulation through it, but I was so taken aback by that fucking head tracking bug that I didn't even think of doing it. I completely forgot what I was doing. It's just like, holy shit, what is this piece of fucking garbage? Get it away from me. So yeah, back to square one. I'm launching iRacing. I'm doing it correctly this time. I've already tested it with the Formula 1 and I know it runs correctly. Here, I'm doing it finally. I'm doing it. I'm looking around and I'm trying to analyze what I am receiving. Unlike F123, where at this point I was like, holy shit, what is this garbage? I didn't even have time to look at how the field of view was, or the resolution, or anything, because it was so completely not distracting. That was straight up overwhelming. But I have to mention something else, actually. F123 and this session are the first two that I do over a cable. So I'm not using AirLink right now. I am using Link, the OG Link that uses the USB-C cable. I'm not using the official USB-C cable, but it is high speed and it is working great. I can see that right now because it is looking amazing at Laguna Seca Heiser. Everything just looks slightly more real. Now I could work on the aliasing. There's some little details I could get picky with here and there because, well, when you increase the resolution of the displays, you start noticing what the game's not doing right a lot more. And yeah, I could tweak things here and there, but for now, this is good enough, and I'm getting the exact required frame rate, just like I was, by the way, with F123. Something that surprised me is the F123 performance was always there. It's just that the fucking head movement was almost always completely wrong. So let's see how I'm gonna fare here. The one thing I've always been worried about with Oculus's latest kits is field of view, which is super important when you're driving. You need to be able to see almost inside your blind spots. The more, the better. Now, this goes without saying that if you're using a Pimax headset, that field of view is worthless because half of it is completely distorted and just means nothing to your brain when it's looked at. Trust me, I've tried two different Pimax headsets with iRacing and it was absolute garbage. Like you would think that you're getting less field of view with those headsets just because of how the outside angle is so bad, so badly warped. that might as well just not have the field of view at all. But right now, I'm kind of being justified. I can safely say that the Index is a little bit better in terms of field of view for driving simulations. I will do a race. I will not go racing online though, because I'm too rusty in this simulation. Don't want to go and fucking be in people's way. So I'm gonna do it with AI, which is one of the more recent features of iRacing. It's very welcome, actually. And one thing, this is crazy, man, of how bad F123 went compared to this. I forgot to turn off asynchronous space warp right now, and I did not notice once since I started iRacing. Normally, if it were F123 was very easily kicking in the space warp, and when space warp kicks in, you lose a lot of depth perception in the frame, which completely fucks you for driving simulations. I cannot have space warp kicking in while I'm driving. I will actually have an accident. So right now I know it's on, but I haven't seen any artifacts yet, which means the game is just keeping up its frame rate correctly and I don't have to worry about shit. This is great. This is actually very nice. We're reaching a point where if you present me with a higher resolution, it'll feel like a treat, yes, but it won't feel necessary. The upgrade won't be necessary anymore because this is so sufficient. I mean, there's nothing I would think of a situation where I'm like, oh, I wish this thing had more detail in the displays. Oh, I can't see what that object is. I can really see absolutely everything on the track as far as my eye can see. Whoa. And you didn't want to downshift on time, did you? Yeah. Let's get this fucker back around. Yeah, I'd fucking spin your wheels in the sand, why don't you? Do this like a fucking grandma looking for exit. Man, this is kind of cool to have the AI feature. I'm kind of realizing I have not done any iRacing videos on any of my channels in a really long time. It's been so long that they have AI now. There's a lot of shit I could look at in this simulation. Right now I have to do 2 qualifying laps to get my spot in the race. I configured a race where it wouldn't be too hard on me. We got 14 cars in the field plus me, and they are set somewhere from 60 to 85% skill. So I'm not gonna make my life a living nightmare, but I'm gonna give myself a good little challenge. I wanna see what it is chasing someone and being caught in a pack. So I'm hoping the weaker side of the pack hangs with me a little bit at the beginning. Because I will be rusty. This is going to be a work in progress. Let's go qualify and see where we stand, actually. Hell yeah!
Pit road is closed.
Oh shit! Oh, not only am I in the middle of the grid swarmed with cars like this, It almost feels claustrophobic to be squirted into a bunch of cars like that, but these look really good. Why does it look so much better with cars on the track? What the fuck, man? Oh, and it's true, I picked rolling start, right, because there was the option for a standing start in the AI config, but I chose to go with rolling start, mostly because I've never done a standing start in iRacing. They were not available last I played this thing. It's been a while. But on top of that, I'm with AI, and I don't know if that's going to actually like result in World War III. So I opted to stick to what I know. I'm here to see the racing visuals and see if this headset is good enough for driving simulations. I'm not here to try out all the mechanics. Oh wow. Okay, I saw this guy at the corner of my eye. It looks like my worries about the field of view with this headset might not be warranted. This is not quite at the level of the Valve Index, but it's definitely better than the Quest 1 and 2, which honestly were not that good for driving simulations. They kind of felt like driving with blinders on, but this is a lot better. This is at least 10 degrees more than the Quest 2, if not 20. I would say it's around 110, where the Index is like at 130, because I can't widely see in my blind spots like I do with the Index, but I still have a good enough view that I will have no problems while racing knowing that there's someone next to me. So it's a really, really important test, driving simulation with a new headset. In fact, you can have all the field of view in the world with a VR headset. Doesn't mean it's going to be a winner in driving simulations. Take, for example, the Pimax, which would distort the outer edges of the field of view so badly, like 50 degrees worth of the edge, that it was just, you couldn't see shit on the outsides of your field of view, and it actually made the experience worse. Also, by the way, nice rear diffuser, buddy. I've never noticed the detail on the rear diffuser on the F3 in iRacing. This is the first time I do. I think this is a Quest 3 thing. That's awesome. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, I can slot in. Nice. Nice. I don't know how long I'm going to be in a pack. This track tends to form a groove. And once the groove is formed, it actually becomes really hard to pass opponents, but we'll try to do the best we can. Wow, everybody's so tight, close right now. I had to actually back off there, holy fuck. Oh, I'm tempted to pass here, but I don't want to. I can't. It's too. This corner is so violent. I just can't. That's asking for an accident and just ruining the day. I don't want to finish this race more than anything else right now. Just get an idea of how it feels. I'm not in it to win. We're not doing a championship yet. Maybe one day with this headset, things keep going this well. Holy shit. So it is looking good. It's feeling great. For the start, I mean, I knew the guy was next to me as I was clearing him. I knew I could slot in. Ooh, man. Careful there with the braking. These AIs are really good. I swear, man, it's been a really long time I haven't made a video on this thing, and it's gone a long way. It's gone a long way in features. Right now, I'm just gonna hang back and see what he does. It's good to be with somebody. It'll give us a chance to maybe have some side-by-side moments and get that field of view nice and test it out. But already so far, I've got enough to tell that this is actually stellar, an absolutely excellent headset for racing sims. The Index was like a freak of nature. It was like a lucky find. I haven't seen a headset do it quite like that one since. But still, this is great. This is really great. And I gotta say, the resolution upgrade and the clarity of these lenses might actually be fully making up for the field of view being slightly less than the index. This is fucking great. It's like going back to the beginnings of VR where I'm getting impressed turn after turn after turn. One of the things that was present at the beginnings of VR is the simulator. Go figure, man. The fucking 10-year-old simulation, in terms of VR at least, has been 10 years that iRacing first added their experimental VR support. And they've held on to it ever since, and it's been great. Honestly, iRacing devs, you guys are for real. You guys are for real. You didn't have to do this for this long, and you not only have done it, you've done it well. The sim runs well, the cars are fun to drive, the tracks are really well created. It's a treat to the VR community, honestly. It's a big fucking treat. And I know that this is not for everyone because the driving's a little difficult in it. It can be really frustrating to learn, but I still think that this is a gem. For you racing fans out there, this is a fucking gem. I'm not driving that well, am I? This guy's fucking pulling away. Oh yeah, my fucking times also suggest that I'm kind of Sunday driving. I think I was just told that the guy in front is running like 18.5s and shit. Fucking hell. Almost overcooked the first corner on the track. Oh, he overcooked that. Oh my god. Holy shit, I almost ate some fucking race car for breakfast there. Oh, he's still slow from that mistake. Let's try to get him from here. Oh, you fucking sack of shit. Don't you have a spotter telling you? Just like I do. We all have spotters, dude. I know you're an AI, but you have an AI spotter in there. So, is your spotter Neurosama? If your spotter is Neurosama, she will try to kill me. Well, she's trying to kill you and me. The only win for Neurosama is the destruction of all humankind. So, yeah, be careful, guys. Oh no, I got someone up my ass. I am really not driving that well. Okay, but neither is he. Come on, let's do it. This fucker behind me makes me look in my mirror every now and then, so I kind of screw up my line because I'm distracted. There we go, that's how we do it. That's how we fucking gain and also make the guy behind us become a little smaller in the mirror. And this is the sector I'm lousy at. This is where I always lose my gains. Hopefully I can just hang with this guy. I'll do a little better. Okay. 1:18.6. Fuck you guys. What am I at? I don't have time to look. I don't have time to look. Yes, I can, by the way, see my scoreboard in the bottom right. I just can't read the text right now because I'm not focusing on it. If anyone's wondering, yes, the field of view is good enough for me to see the fucking scoreboard. I'm just not looking at it. Oh, that actually worked. What? How did that work? Trying something different here. See if I pull away a little more. This guy actually stopped making mistakes and started pulling away from me. It's kind of giving me room to drive a little better. when the sun came back up, I kind of had a moment like I did in F123, where I started feeling heat from the light. Yeah, this is the sector I'm lousy at. And this is where I fucking get caught, because I can see it in my mirror right now.
The car in P1 just left the fastest lap. 18.399.
Yeah, 27, oh my god. 120.7. Oh, here he is, here he is. I'm gonna have some side-by-side action here. Oh, I gotta be careful.
Here on the left.
Wow! It does feel safe driving like this, because I know now for a fact that when someone's in my blind spot, I will immediately know. Not only can you hear them very clearly, but you can feel them. It's like those 2 or 3 pixels that your brain sees. It doesn't completely register, it just makes you aware, like, danger, something is next to you. Okay, so this is one of these freak occurrences where one of the drivers that can actually race better had a bad qualifying and ended up where he was, and now he fucking emerged from the pack, because we're kind of splitting away right now. There's a lot of cars behind me. I'm still very lousy in this sector though. Wow, I'm bad.
The car in P1 just left the fastest lap. 18.222.
Oh, it's the same guy that's behind me. So this guy went through the whole pack past me. Is like, fuck you guys. I'm done waiting for this shit. The poor guy's been behind me for several laps. He's still there.
Car on your
Oh,
left.
here he comes. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. No. Guys. Fuck you.
Keep to the right. I'm here on the left.
Nice. Come on, let's get this fucker. Much better. Oh, this is gonna happen again where I fucking start catching in a place where I don't want to start catching. It's this corner primarily that I struggle with the most. After that, I'm okay, but I lose so much in that other corner. By the time I'm here, whatever I do right doesn't make up. I really suck at that sector. Oh, that was a good hairpin, though. Still a 120 garbage. What? That's right, buddy. Don't try anything funny. I will block you. Not that I'm trying to block, I'm just fucking trying to keep my race line at this point. I wonder if they have visibility to the point where, like, you make them nervous by being behind them. Got him. But now I have to deal with him through the sector I'm terrible at.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Nice. Nice. This has been a really good experience, man. I'm surprised. I'm taking the middle of the track. I don't want no funny shit. That's the corner I always get passed in, so we're gonna cover it. Nice. Nice. Building a gap. We're gonna finish where we are, I think. No chance of catching the guy in front, so I'm not gonna go too crazy here. I'm just gonna try to take it home, keep my gap. Should be nice. That's amazing. That's a lot faster than all my other laps, man.
The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Did I form a 1.4 second gap? No, there's no way. There's no way I formed that big a gap. Yeah, I did. Holy shit. I just looked behind me and almost fucking spun out. Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Alright, there's checkered flag.
That was actually harder than I thought it was gonna be. Wow! The AI is good, man. They don't play dirty. I fucking like this. What the hell? So like I said at the beginning, I put them between 60 and 85%. That's kind of what I got. So as a rusty driver right now, I'm not doing the best times. I'm not driving very optimally. I would need quite a few laps to get back up to speed, but just as an experience, as a driving experience, this was fully legitimate. This was a lot of fun. Also, I know it's Quest 3 exploration season. I don't know what I would do with iRacing on Stereo 3D Plays, but because I take more risks on this channel than I do on Stereo 3D Productions, let me know if you want to see more of this on the channel. Let me know what specifically you would like to see about iRacing. If you want me to check a new feature, if you want me to do a presentation on the AI racing from the perspective of a VR racer, can have at it. Let me know. I just want to see this guy from there. No, don't drive like that, buddy. We're supposed to be in formation now. See, this is the problem. They're not a human driver. Oh, is he going to the pits? Oh, he's going to the pits. Wow, obedient AI. I'm gonna do the same then. It almost feels like a first impressions. I always forget how much fun this simulator is when I don't use it for a few months. I mean, this is great. The race was fun. The AI is something I should really look into more because they gave me a race that felt like I was online. This was really genuine. Other than a few weird things they do, they're actually really good racers for a bunch of fake people, for a bunch of bots. You know what I mean? I'm so surprised. And headset-wise, even though I can, almost at all times, I am aware of the limits of the field of view, right? It's not like you don't see it in the headset. But the important part is, do you notice it? Because, sure, there may be edges to your field of view that are plainly visible at all times. You'll only notice them when you're actually trying to look in the direction of the edge of your field of view, especially when what you're trying to look at isn't quite in view. That's where you really notice the edges. Not once during this race did I think, oh man, I need to turn my head. I might have by reflex turned my chin a little bit to get more, but that was reflex. That was not me going like, fuck, I can't see, right? This is really a reflexive action, which is everything felt perfectly natural. This is just very, very revealing, very telling for a driving simulation, for the hardware itself. Ladies and gentlemen, the more tests I do like this, the more I think we have our VR gem. So far, I mean, barring a few stupidities like Meta's software being really wonky and a pain in the ass with the logins and the account bullshit, I mean, this headset has a lot of criticism you can put against it, but when it comes to the hardware, the VR visuals, the way everything executes, the functionality, this may be one of the best goddamn VR headsets of all time. I mean, it doesn't have that many to go up against, let's be honest here. VR has only been commercial since 2016, but yet another experience that goes stellar. This is giving me flashbacks of my Valve Index review. While I was producing the Valve Index review, I at some point had to take a break to add more shit on the schedule because I needed to try more games. I was like, if I make a review now, I'm gonna look like a fucking shill. And the same is almost happening now. I mean, if I give you my genuine, honest opinion of this headset, you're gonna think I'm a fucking meta shill. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching Stereo 3D Plays. Oh, that's the moment the guy fucked up. Thanks for watching Stereo 3D Plays and this shakedown of the Quest 3 with iRacing. And I shall see you very, very soon, because I ain't done, and I'm almost finished with the research, so I can't wait to get through the rest of it. What are you making all this fucking noise for? Man, this guy